Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Marvel Snapcast. I'm Ken here with Valinthyne and Loot Muncher. How you guys doing?
Great.
Doing good.
All right. So as we start now, it's the newest patch for the new year is out completely now. There's no more speculations. We have items. It's that we spoke about last podcast that actually came to light. It looks like. Let's take a look and see. Let's see how you guys feel about it. So, a few things here. Orca is finally here. Orca was mentioned way back in the first rollout of the Series 5 and Series 4 cards, and nobody had Orca. Orca was nowhere to be found. Finally, Orca did show up. I was able to get him in the collector's reserved. How about you guys?
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
But I would like to touch on, did you hear why he was not released?
No. What was the reason behind
They
that?
forgot to mark him as collectible. Straight up. They didn't check a box. And so it was sort of just like, okay, well, we'll get him in there next time.
Yeah.
Wow. So they couldn't just check that box after the fact. It had to be done in a new
I guess not. It must need to be done on a patch, which makes sense with what we're going to be talking about shortly.
Right.
It seems that just changing the series of a card is patch worthy for now. So still no hotfix ability in this game.
Okay.
But yeah.
They fixed the long loops. Definitely when we had that issue with like Onslaught and Mystique, Gambit, stuff like that. They fixed that now, so it fast forwards, wastes no time, which is pretty awesome. Pretty
Have you guys seen that yet?
No, I haven't tried it yet. So
I'm curious if it's just like it just stops and it just goes, all right, these are the values, go away.
Yeah.
Or if it like
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen
I'll try to do the Exodia. I'll try to run that Gambit tonight and see what happens. I'm intrigued to see if it does fast forward.
Honestly.
Collector's tokens. I can attest to this that I've gotten a ton of collector's tokens while opening caches. I'm talking from all ranges, right? 200, 400, 600.
100. We
100.
misunderstood that.
Yeah, I think, they did a great job. I think all those people who were complaining about how long it takes to get tokens should no longer complain, because not even myself, other people I know, they're able to get tokens nonstop now. So I'm pretty happy to see that they made that change.
Yeah.
I don't think it affects any of us, but something I have seen other people talking about is people that haven't completed pull 3. Yeah, it's still rough for tokens, but once you complete pull 3, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, pull 3, like the 2 to 600 chunk is literally what the pool 3 cards would be.
Yeah.
Right.
So like it's rough. I was really hoping they would just do away with those 100 caches and like it's just 2 to
200s.
whatever.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's still it's there. Right. So you're absolutely right. Then we have 2 new bundles that I guess we'll dive into that in a little bit. Atelian activating no longer causes the game to get stuck. I haven't seen any issues with that yet.
It doesn't break the game,
right?
But it can still hang.
Yeah, I've seen it be slow a couple times too.
So somebody
no more just like booting you out and then you get stuck, or like you like can't leave the game or anything like that. No more having to reset.
But have you guys seen it stuck on Wave? Because I know that's when I saw it stuck a lot.
It wasn't even Wave, actually. The one that it got stuck on me was actually Zabu. Because Zabu's changing a bunch of card costs, so that maybe their hand was stacked with 4s. But Wave actually seemed fine. I wonder if they like focused on fixing Wave more than anything else.
That was the biggest issue that I seen, so that makes sense. And then we go down to the game balance changes. So this is huge. We spoke about this in a couple podcasts before. People were really complaining about Leader. I'm going to skip right to him, and I'll come back up to the others. But Leader now from a 6-4 to a 6-3. We spoke about this last podcast. I mean, that's not. I mean, you know what? Some people have showed images of them winning by 1 point. So the 6-3 nerf really works. What do you guys think about that?
It makes some changes. Sometimes, like you said, situationally, like it's the same thing that happened with Destroyer. There's definitely games where you win or lose by 1. But no, I think they're making it clear as well that this is a stopgap, and they're not pretending it's not a stopgap. They are still going to tinker with this card's ability more than just its power, I think, and we'll see a change. We'll see how that works,
How it goes.
but
Right.
it's fine for now. It's whatever.
All right. I haven't had a problem with any of the cards that they changed. They all still seem fine or good, depending on what card you're talking about. Still haven't seen a spike of Nakia or Black Cat or Groot or anything like that. But
let me tell you that
I think
that Black Cat change to 7 does not help Cerebro. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of 4-cost cards that take that out.
I can see that, yeah, for sure.
That's not even gonna help that. So that's
Hazmat. I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a few people play Hazmat now, but I don't think as big as they thought they would want it to be played. Nakia, you're right, absolutely right. I haven't seen a lot of Nakias or at all, so I'm not worried about that. Drax and Groot, yeah, same. I agree with you. Nova, of course, Nova's still there. I don't see a difference. I don't remember that he got nerfed when I played with him, so it is what it is. And Arrow, awesome animation. Her and Polaris as well.
Yes,
was pretty good. So I like that. Big change to that. Now the 5/7, does it cause an issue? Is it really a nerf? We'll talk to
I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it at all as being a problem. I still fine. It was the first couple times that I saw it after the patch went live. I was like, did they play Scorpion and I missed it? And like, what happened? I'm like, oh, never mind. It's not red. Okay, we're good.
Right.
I do like the memes going around of patch department, and it's just Scorpion.
Scorpion.
That's a good one. That's a good meme. Which brings us to Galactus, who I've been playing a lot of, especially now with the new location, and that too. I mean,
buff.
It's a buff, right? Agree.
Buff.
I agree.
Call it what it is.
Yeah, it's a buff. It is definitely not a nerf, especially when it comes to priority with Galactus. So I totally enjoy that 6-2. What do you guys feel about it?
Yeah, I would say very, very often, if I played Wolverine with a Galactus, I was winning priority on my Galactus lane by 1, like regularly. So right. I think I end up with a lot more 50-50s than I do straight losing the lane, but it's still a net gain on losing priority versus like constantly getting it. I actually might even be playing Wolverine less going forward with Galactus, I think, to like really get the loss of priority. I think it's gonna push me to just ditch Wolverine. So
I don't blame you. Right now I'm using Wolverine only because of the location. Get Nova to buff Wolverine by 1, and then throw Wolverine somewhere else, and then put Galactus on Altair of Death, and then at the end of the game, Wolverine's the last man standing. So
I actually stopped using Wolverine on Altar of Death as well.
Really? I don't put him on there.
He's getting in the way because I tend to want to Arnhem a null at the end of the game, and he might just end up in the lane that I need to do that in. Especially because I'm utilizing Cosmo, and I was using Destroyer, but now I actually started using Doc Ock against that too. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, all right, I hear that. Those Doc Ockers, oh boy, they upset me.
It's when you can Doc Ock and Arnhem Zola, and you still have another turn. The world is your oyster.
So we're talking about, this is definitely one of the funnest locations in a while, right? I've been having a blast with this one.
Oh yeah.
Last week I forget the name already, but the rock one was kind of like whatever.
Eternity
really
of something.
Matter.
Yeah.
Eternity of rocks. Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're losing on turn 3, you get a rock, whatever. This one has been super fun.
I totally agree.
I welcome rocks now. Yes, give me rocks to throw into the Altar of Death and get 2 energy for. Absolutely.
I could not tell y'all the big brain that happened on me when I was first playing it, and I played it, and I was like, wait. For some reason, I thought it said the first card you played, and then I realized I could do it as much as I wanted. I was like,
I thought you had to destroy the cards there to get the +2 energy. I was like, so you're gonna have to like play a Deathlock on this, and then if each card that you destroy is +2 energy, that seems like work.
No,
I think this location is gonna get a text rework next patch. I guarantee.
What's weird about that though is I have yet to see a Lagutia or Subterrana with that location.
I have.
I haven't yet, so that's interesting.
Great.
I believe that. I believe that. Give me the rocks to destroy. Deadpool on that location is just bananas.
Chef's kiss.
It's just bananas. Yeah, for sure. So good things happen in the patch, and there's some other good things that happen in the patch. The bundles. A lot of people were in an uproar yesterday, especially seeing the cost of that Pro bundle that Loot you kind of called was going to be around the $100 price range, where I said about $20 to $30. I forgot Val's prediction.
He was right around the same thing. Yeah, y'all both said like 20, 25.
Oh, 20, yeah. And no, we were both wrong. Dead wrong.
Very wrong.
I was wrong too. I said 40.
Yeah, I mean, you were also a
little bit off. So the value for this bundle, like Lou said, was around $140, right? 130 something.
This is US dollars. Remember,
yes,
US dollars, and it does not change regionally. They do not scale this regionally, which is a huge bummer.
Agreed. That's totally
like $170 in Canada, I think.
Yeah, I saw that. 130. Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, wow. So $100 for this Pro bundle for starters, people who are just playing the game. Now, my take on it is very straightforward. I don't think it's for new players, but it is for new players. Those who have the money to spend, that wants to catch up, who wants to start off hot in the game. I think if they have the money, they'll do it. I think it's definitely more catered to those who are already in the game and want to kind of get that extra boost, where I think a new player to this game will look at that price and be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't think it's a problem, only because this is how Second Den is making their money. If you enjoy the game like I do, you will not hesitate to support and purchase the bundle to help you go up the collection level. Again, I don't think this is pay to win. I think this is pay to help you get all the cards and variants that you want. And with my first cache that I opened after buying this, I got Baby Shuri variant. I'm very happy. Got a bunch of other stuff too, but I'm very happy. Does it mean I'm now the best player because I spent money on this bundle? It just means I have some other amazing variants that I enjoy. What is your guys' take on the price tag, and what do you guys think when it comes to new players versus current?
So I just thought with them saying that it was going to be for new players, that it was going to be more new friendly priced, like the welcome bundle, and that's how I came up with thinking it would be around $40. Apparently that's a little too generous that they would want to be with that, but I actually don't have a problem with the actual price, because it is still a better deal than if you just straight out bought enough gold to get those credits. The only thing I have a problem with, and there's nothing in game that says it or anything, but the fact of them saying new player friendly, I just don't think that puts the quite, when everyone thinks that, they don't think $100 bundle. And so that's the only thing I would say is just moving forward of the careful wording. And that's probably what's got most people upset about it too, is like, what new player would just drop $100 on this game or whatever. But but I'm saying, but that's their counter argument, because there are players that wouldn't drop $100 on a brand new mobile.
The majority of players do not spend a dime in this game.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally, the majority are free to play. So.
Absolutely. So that's the only thing I would say is just, I mean, like I said, there's nothing in game. It doesn't say for new players in game or anything, but that's the only thing that I, have any problems with it. Like, it's a bundle they want to give out. You want to support it, you can buy it. You absolutely don't need to. This game's definitely not pay to win. You can pay to speed up stuff a little bit, but definitely have no problem with the bundle price itself. It's just kind of how they're marketing and wording stuff. Just being careful going forward.
Yeah. I would say in general too, this goes back to a few months to the argument about sitting in pools, where I caution against that, because I think you jump ahead too fast and you end up with too many cars. And if you are a new player that buys this, you are going to be inundated with so many new cards. You're going to have no idea what to do. Maybe that's fun. Like, maybe you're the kind of person that, like, you join, like, you pop into a new card collecting game, you just buy an entire box off the bat and you just go to town. Cool. But you're going to end up like late pool 2 if you start your collection with this bundle. So maybe keep that in mind. For anyone like pool 3 and up, it's not it's not really a way to acquire a lot of cards necessarily. You'll get a decent amount in pool 3, I suppose, but I think the way to look at it more is value. Like you said, this is $130 value in credits alone. Take into account too, this is I did the math before. I want to say it's 11 straight hours of 3-minute games booster wise. So you're getting quite a bit of value in that alone if you're okay with them being random boosters. They can repeat themselves. I've heard a few people had that happen to them. Like you could end up with 310 crystal boosters. It could literally happen, but like it's going to be rare. The other thing to take into account, if you are pool 3 complete, you are looking at roughly, and Loot maybe or not, or Tech, maybe you can corroborate this, roughly 3,000 collector's tokens should be about what you get from this after you do all of your opens.
That is correct.
It's a way to buy tokens if that's what you're looking to do with value on top of credits and boosters. So like, and yeah, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. And if you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. It's very simple. Like this is not a requirement. It's not pay to win. It's just, it's a way to push forward if you want to get some more free stuff, and not free stuff. You want to get some more cosmetics, some more currency, and support second dinner. Yeah. This is aimed at dolphins and whales.
Absolutely. And I think, like I said, the price I think is fine because it does give, someone that wants that big push of, because I think they say in game, like what, it's like 250 levels.
Yeah.
Collection levels.
Yes.
Because I was talking to my buddy that I talked to playing this game at work, and he's been playing on and off, just, slowly getting into it since global release. And I had him check. I was like, what's your collection level? He was at like 264. So this would double his collection level.
Right.
I don't think he would do it, but that is something if you're thinking about, if you like the game and want to double your collection level and you're at 250, you could totally do that. I think it's fine as an option. Like we've seen past bundles and we know there's bundles coming in the future. I think they're really just trying, not every bundle needs to be for everybody. They don't need everyone to buy every single bundle.
Right.
I think they're playing, especially with some of them being, cash only or some gold. You can save up gold. That's all options and stuff. I don't have a problem with the way they're doing their bundles, because like I said, I think they're trying to hit every little sector they have for people.
This might also be a pretty decent bundle to utilize for opening newly pool 3 cards, if we maybe want to segue into well, we're still talking about the patch, but we'll get there. If there's suddenly some new cards maybe in pool 3, you're opening 20 caches, you're probably guaranteed at least 2, right?
That is very true. Yeah, at least 2.
It's every 9 caches you're guaranteed pool 3. So
right. And I think just to close off that part of it, like Luke said, the way they kind of market it, just like the Nexus events, which weren't really events, I think they should definitely change the name of this to a boost bundle versus a newly bundle, right? Boost bundle.
Yeah, or gain 250 levels real fast bundle.
Yeah.
Like that's fine. Like you want to inkify some cards bundle. Like this is
right.
It. But,
this is a different name, not catered to new players. So I totally agree. But yes, there are 3 new cards that's coming out. Looks like we have Jeff the Baby Land Shark, which we did hear about these cards, I guess, prior, but we never knew what the abilities were. And now we got some abilities. I guess it was data mined by Snap.fan. Nothing can stop you from playing this anywhere if there's space. So I guess this card will, take away the Morag issues, right?
I was literally talking to chat, like, is there a card that exists that it's just like you can play this where you can't normally play this? This is the card I want. I wanted this exact card. This is perfect. This is great.
And just so people know, it's a 2/3. It's 2/3 energy, 3 power.
That's amazing. Yes. Yeah, this can go into Sanctum. This can go.
Right, Sanctum, and of course,
or what's the one that restricts it by lower cost? Crimson
Cosmo,
Crimson Cosmos,
Yeah, it can go in
or the big
here.
house.
Mini Lab. Like this
Yeah.
is
Oh, this is gonna be in everybody's deck. This is gonna be a problem.
amazing. I like this.
Professor X zones.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Space extra card on Space Throne.
And Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, in the article. Yeah, good job, Vin. Spider-Man.
Yeah. Wow. This is gonna be great. Okay. Then we have Nimrod. 5/5 costs. Nice even number. When destroyed, add a copy to each other location.
Okay, we didn't have an ability on this, right? We knew Nimrod was in the game, but I don't think we had the ability.
We didn't have stats or an ability, but we did.
This is amazing.
Yes, it's the perfect Armazola target, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is. Armanzola and his keep foot. This is gonna be
Altar of Death. Like you're just smiling real big if you see Altar of Death flip over.
It's a real complicated Doctor Doom on Altar of Death.
That is true. That is true. That's right. Because Doctor Doom does kind of this. Yeah, 5/5/5s. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's very true. But it's a 5 cost versus a 6.
True. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think will be super interesting is it adds a copy of itself. It doesn't like add a token or something.
Yeah.
So that copy has the potential to then
split
too.
and split again.
If you can destroy and destroy again. So if you did like a Wong Zola, you could just have Nimrods everywhere. Like
or Sinister Zola.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And we have Kitty Pride. Kitty Pride. So the ability here is you can return this to your hand and gain 1+ power.
Yes, and so this is a slight change. Before it was just you can return it to your hand at any time.
Was this a 1/1 previously too?
Now she grows. No, she was a 1/2.
Was a 1/2? Okay.
Yeah. So, but now she grows, which I like because I think they really have to look at their one-cost cards about how good they're going to be. With Killmonger being such a big threat to all those cards. So I think this is perfect because you can put that investment in and try to grow it and try to get bigger while growing your Angela or Bishop with playing this card every turn. And it lessens the sting if you do get Killmonger.
This could be interesting with Nakia too, just kind of mixing up your hand order and stuff. Because I assume every time you like put it back in your hand, it's going to go to the back.
Yeah, it goes to the back and come back. That's really cool.
Now I wonder if this will suffer from the same trick you can do with Deadpool and Beast, where if you Beast a Deadpool and then it dies, its cost is always 0. So can you do that and just have a 0 cost Kitty and just keep doing it?
And keep bringing her back.
With no energy. Yeah.
All right. It sounds like fun, right? Turn 1, Kitty Pride, turn 2, Beast. And then just keep rocking out. Maybe. We'll test it out. We'll definitely see how that goes. But this is awesome. We got 3 new cards that will be in the game hopefully soon. Look at this. Like Nightcrawler. Okay. And then, like Sunspot. Pretty good.
Is anybody familiar with Jeff the Baby Land Shark? No, like if that's a mutant-based card or anything? Because
I have no clue.
This seems real. With Nimrod and Kitty Pride, we got a Days of Future Past thing going here. So I wonder if we've got a Future Past theme coming.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Jeff the Baby Land Shark is from.
I'm just thinking Baby Shark in my head, so I don't.
That's all I can think of. Yeah,
I have no.
Well, idea. Val, here's your next YouTube video. I need a deep dive on Jeff.
And then we also had another bundle that came out, which had a White Tiger, Craven, and
yes.
Oh, it's right here.
You scroll down a little bit.
Alex Horley bundle.
Yes, definitely purchase this as well. With 3,000 gold. So if you really wanted to, you can spend about $150 and get a bunch of credits and a bunch of boosters, avatars, and cards. It was awesome. I think the Sabretooth is an amazing looking card. White Tiger is cool too, and Craven, but I definitely did like the Sabretooth a lot more. And now we have 2 other bundles coming for the 17th and the 22nd of January. One being the Devil Dino, which this variant looks amazing. Looks like a T-Rex from out of Jurassic Park. I'm definitely on board for that. And then we also have the Jubilee variant, which looks awesome. All the sparks coming out of her hand, which is pretty awesome.
Great with frame break in 3D.
It's going to look phenomenal. But look at the price, $5. So that should be the starter bundle. $5 to get 500 credits. Welcome starters.
And 500 gold.
Welcome starters. There you go.
What a value.
Yeah,
Agreed.
the $5 bundle is fantastic, and then I think the Dino one is fine too. It's one of those gold options, so you want to save gold if you want to spend gold, but you do get the 5,000 credits, 310 Devil Dino, so you can split it twice, and the Please Don't Step on Me title, and then you
I think
get the
that's going to be a
variant and the
very popular title.
yes.
Agreed. There are a bunch of new titles out right now. I'm not sure if you guys saw them.
I thought I'd seen some new ones, and I was questioning whether I just forgot that whether they were around or not.
No, there are definitely a few of them, and I did get some in the collection level, but I really want titles to move away from there. I rather have credit tokens and credit goals and boosters and variants, but it is what it is. But yeah, that title is pretty cool. There are some new cool titles as well, but you guys will definitely see that as it continues on. But the other thing that happened in the past, we got a bunch of new variants. Wow, I haven't seen these in the
Yeah, that's the new Ultimates.
Yeah,
They
wow.
got
impressive.
I don't know if they're in game or if they got data mined.
Oh,
But
about to say, because I might have to spend that 5,000 on this white queen.
that White Queen is pretty nice.
I've seen that storm down in the first line there. I actually just saw that today.
Which storm?
Top right
top
beside the
row.
White Queen.
Second to last. The top newly available
Go
variant.
down one more row.
Oh, here? Oh, wow. I
Newly
haven't seen
available
this one.
variants. Yeah.
There was a bot playing that though, so I don't know that anybody
was
actually
good.
opened it.
I did get this Black Panther in the
Hip Panther. That's actually
I have that Black Widow, and it's been in there. I've had that about a week now.
yeah, that one's been available.
I had it for a while too. Yeah, I had this one for a while too. I had this one for a while as well, and this one. I got this one last night, the Falcon, which is pretty cool. Killmonger's here now. I would love to get that.
Yes,
Killmonger.
I love that Killmonger. Yes.
I have this one for a while too, and this one as well.
Well, you have all of them.
Yeah,
this
well,
one you don't have.
He actually uses them.
Yeah, so Ultron. This Ultron's pretty sick. I would like this Ultron. I can't seem to get this Daredevil. It's fine.
I like that
of the
rogue,
variants,
but I like
too,
all rogues.
How are you guys feeling about getting to see these credits too in game?
Oh, I'm definitely enjoying that. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying
great.
that.
And we have names for flares now. Actual names for flares. Stardust, Glitter, Tone.
Oh, that's right.
And Inky, or I guess it's Inked. I forget what the Inkify is actually called. They were saying Inkify for a long time, and now it's not actually Inkified, but whatever the ink ones are.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that is awesome. Yeah, I'm happy they actually did give the name credits for every variant, and base card, which is every art, which is pretty cool. But I didn't know they did the flares and stuff. Now that's pretty good too.
Yeah, when you click on the actual name of it, if it's got flares, it'll show up down below the card and tell you what they are.
That is amazing. Shout out to Second Dinner for that, giving those artists their love. I love it. That's amazing.
Yes, I won't have to get any more Twitter DMs of, "Hey Luke, do you know this artist?" And I have to do 15-minute Google search to try to find it.
Oh yeah, which is awesome. Finally, that's pretty good. Yep, got this too. This Spider-Woman as well.
Yeah, that Max Grecki Panther is amazing.
Yep, I got this one last night too.
So I like that Hulkbuster, the Black Panther Hulkbuster.
Yeah, right. We've been waiting for that since on beta.
Yeah.
That's always been on the artwork.
The artwork, yeah. Got this last night too. I like this Ironheart, Baby Shuri. Got this Darkheart as well.
Just tell us the ones you don't have at this.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true. I got all. I have all of these. This is funny. I have from here to here. So I have Storm. I have the Nulls, and I have the Darkhawks. It's hilarious. Somebody told me about this Iron Man. It's like, hey, Tech, I saw this Iron Man that you don't have. I said, no way. And they showed me purple and gold. I said, oh, you're right. I don't have this Iron Man.
I think that's Superior Iron Man.
That's pretty cool. This bass looks great. This Dan Hip bass looks amazing.
Telling you,
I like that.
The Dan Hip like non-human characters look so good.
Yeah, this looks
amazing.
Crystal. Yes.
Atuma. Wow, look at that Atuma. I like that. This Angel was in the shop. I didn't get it because it was 200 gold. Did not think it was worth it.
Yeah, a lot of super rares in here.
Yeah, where's the Shuri Black Panther though? Is she?
I don't think that one's out yet.
Oh, that hurts.
That one looks really good.
Yeah, that's one I really want. I mean, the baby one is cool, but I really want the Black Panther Shuri.
Okay. Oh, is that M'Baka, the like that Killmonger one? Yeah,
this one here?
Same art style. Yeah.
This
I like that.
Cool. Yeah. All right, so we got an awesome amount of new variants in the game, which is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, this storm is sick. That's pretty good.
Too many good storm variants.
It has a really good 3D animated effect too.
Wow, look at this
cloth. Bot that had it was already infinite. It's like, okay, sure.
But yeah, no, this is pretty good. So we definitely have some awesome things in this new patch that we should all be happy about. Again, I know people are not happy about a lot of things, but is there anything else that you guys see in this patch that you guys are happy or sad about?
There's one thing I want to bring to note.
Uh-huh.
Daily Bugle got new sounds. There's 3 of them.
Oh, 3? I thought only one.
I have not. I don't play with sound. I did not know this.
One of them is my man, J. Jonah Jameson, yelling, Parker! And I love it so goddamn much, but also second dinner, I think you need somebody to do a better J. Jonah. And,
hire this man.
I'm available.
There you go.
I'm free. Both time and money. I'm free.
Make it happen.
But yeah, there's actually
a couple variants.
There's a couple other changes that definitely didn't get documented. No more scrolling on emotes.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It does, but if you kind of like move, you can tell that it will still scroll. So it feels like they're making room for more emotes, but also easier to get to them in general. Zabu has an animation that I feel like he was probably supposed to have before. He's got a green aura, so you know whether he's active, which is great. I think this needs to happen more with ongoing cards, or just like things like Nightcrawler have an aura if he can still move, stuff like that.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
And there's a couple other like small animation changes to locations, like Sanctum Sanctorum will zoom in or will zoom out now from the window. Westview zooms in through the bubble. So there's small changes. I think even a
volcano on one of the other ones actually erupts.
Yeah, the eternity whatever thing, the one that gets rocks. I think that erupts on turn 3 and zooms out. Like so they're making a lot of cool little changes in animation. I do wish patch notes were maybe a little more precise in that regard. These things are fun to find, but
you don't want any surprises.
I mean, surprises are fun, but like I don't know. I think it's more fun to just not more fun, but it's more efficient to just have everything up front.
Listed out. No, that makes a lot of sense. I totally agree. But yeah, it's like the Zabu. They didn't really speak about it, but it was a good surprise to see it.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. The arrow animation is cool. I think the Polaris one is phenomenal. I think we should have some other ones that do the same thing. Should be able to do it. Like you said, I like the glowing. It should be like Nightcrawler, grow. Yeah, I think those are good touches that they should have for sure. Is there anything else, Luke, that you've seen that you didn't mention?
No, the only thing is just for us talking about. It seems like we were wrapping up with the patch notes and stuff. Was the other big news they dropped? I think a day later.
Yeah, we're going into that.
If you wanted to pull that up, we can get there. I just was trying to give you an easy link.
Oh yeah. Did you? Oh, perfect. Yes. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have.
I know everyone's been waiting on this news. I think a lot of people have been waiting.
I would say with bated breath, but no, they've been very vocal about it.
Yeah, we
My chat was screaming for hours before this news even came out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Why do I hear myself?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm getting a little echo.
It's gone now. Interesting. So mic check. There you go. So series drops finally, guys. This is everywhere you went. Discord, the streams, the chats. Everybody's asking, when is it happening? When is it coming? And yes, they think Val is psychic. He should know when it's happening because they always ask Val the same question every time, which is amazing. I just want to keep hyping them up. Like, yeah, Val, what are you talking about? When is it coming? When is the series dropping? So yes, series drops finally at the end of the month. We have the Series 5s going to Series 4, Super Scrolls, Shuri, Black Panther, Valkyrie, and Bass. I don't have Super Scroll, so
Same.
this is cool to see. I'm excited to see them dropping. Hopefully, at that point, I still won't purchase it. Hope I can get it in collection. But the fact it's going to Series 4 will probably give it a better chance for me to get it in the collection. So that's pretty good. I think the Series 3 cards are a huge steal, especially She-Hulk going down to Series 3. That's amazing. Absorbing Man as well, and Luke Cage and Titania. This is an awesome drop in the series for these amazing cards. So Pool 3, those who are still trying to get Pool 3 or still trying to get these cards, to have these cards cost 1,000 tokens is amazing, and have a better, higher chance to get them in the collection is even better. How do you guys feel about these two series changes so far or happening?
This is fantastic. To touch on what I was saying before, these 4 to 3s, if you sit on, and this is something I didn't even think about until Vin from Snap Fan pointed this out. Sit on some caches as this change is coming up, and you'll immediately get these new Series 3s from 4 if you don't have them already. Personally, don't have Absorbing Man, so like gonna almost immediately open them in a cache like within a day or two, because I tend to like, I feel like open at least 2 caches a day, so like by the end of a week definitely gonna have Absorbing Man. Personally, this might push me to buy Super Skrull before he drops. Well, I think we'll get to that in a second, but this is fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted to see, and I think 2 months is a great time frame from these hitting the game. This is actually quicker than I anticipated.
Yeah, I don't know if they've said it anywhere. Have they said this is a plan thing? Like, are they going to do this once a month, every 2 months? Have they said anything about that? I don't think I've seen anything.
More or less, it's there's one of the lines in there's when choosing which cards to drop, we will often start with something. No, not there. I think they plan to do this monthly, but
I mean, that makes sense.
With so many new cards dropping to Series 3 and 4, more dropping every month. Like they're saying more dropping every month. I assume that the more dropping could mean that more are like dropping in series every month, or they could mean that more cards are coming out every month. I think if you add cards at the same rate that you're dropping them, you're going to keep a healthy balance between the two, and you're going to keep like people who are both spending a little bit of money and a lot of money quite happy, because they're both going to be adding cards at the fairly same rate. One will just be ahead of the other in what cards they're adding. So I would assume they're going to do this every month.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this. I only have one of the Series 5 cards, Shiri. I do have all of the 4, and I've only bought 2 of them. I bought She-Hulk and Absorbing Man, pulled Luke Cage and Titanium. Hopefully someone will get their hands on Titanium and figure out how to use her, because I can't. And then I'll just copy their deck. But I'm super excited because the 2 of my most wanted cards is definitely Valkyrie and Bassett. So glad to get both of those can get price drops, so I can get them, for 3,000 and not 6,000 tokens. So
right.
So speaking of Titania, is she ongoing?
She's a trigger card.
Trigger. Yeah, all right. She's not. She's ability. Yeah. Okay, cool.
This is, I think, the other thing that got announced in this too, though, the first edition badges. Yes. I think this is going to get me to buy Super Skrull before he drops. I want badges on my cards. I think that's the coolest thing.
I think it's a really cool thing. I will not be buying anything like that to do that. I'm glad I'll have it for the ones that I already have, but it's not enough for me to like, okay, I'm going to spend 3,000 more tokens on this card.
If you acquire one of the Series 5 cards,
you don't even have to buy it. If it comes from the CL, as long as you have it
before it drops.
Before the drop. And they're going to be similar to like what the power looks like. It's going to be like a hexagonal marker that's on the cards. They're still like figuring out exactly what it will look like, but it will be on all of your variants for that card if it is a first edition card.
That is sick.
That's cool. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, Super Skrull and Sentry and Thanos are my only Series 5 cards I have yet to get or purchase. But yeah, no, that'd be sick. That'd be amazing. So that means Thanos is not dropping anyway, right? Thanos and Galactus.
Thanos and Galactus is not dropping it.
Yeah. So for those people who are hoping that you want to save up and get Thanos at a Series 4, not happening. Or Galactus. So I totally understand that. Token shop improvements. So I still feel like so Orca, when it first came out 2 days ago or yesterday, I got Orca twice, at the 2:00 and at the 10:00 refresh. So
is that your only series
series card? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So I didn't even think about this too, is that like if that's your only Series 4 card, you could re-roll that for like 3 days straight if you were unlucky enough.
Yeah.
Because it rolls for series before it rolls for rotation. Wow. So like it doesn't look at the fact that you only have one Series 4. It just looks at you have a 4, so I will roll a 4.
For
so
X amount of days.
They are definitely gonna fix this. I think the easiest way to do this is to just A, if you only have one, you swap to another one, and then B, I think they need to have 2 options in the token shop. There should be a Series 3 rotation and there should be a 4/5 ultimate rotation, and just call it a day. And I think that'll also cater to non-complete Series 3 having the option to go 4/5 if they want to,
right,
and not being inundated with just 3s when they're trying to get the big card that they want to get. So
I think they should split the token shop to 2, have the ultimate variants and the cards you don't have side by side, and you can pick which one you want, versus putting those ultimate variants in the rotation.
Oh, you know what? That's even better. Always have it 2. If you're Series 3, if you're incomplete Series 3, there's a 3, and then there's a 4/5 ultimate.
Right.
And then if you are complete 3, there is a 4 and then like a 5 ultimate. I think that's actually,
that would be great. That's something they should do. I think that'd be awesome. But the other news that came with this that they didn't really publicize, if you guys want to hear about it, I know you both know about it. Something that we all been excited about. They didn't publicize this, right?
They did.
I think they laughed about it after people started posting about it, because it is in there. Yeah.
Right. So Battle Mode's coming, guys, at the end of the month. This is something that we've been waiting for the longest. This is something that we also are excited to kind of debut in a tournament, an official tournament that we're hosting in New York, almost a month from now. And it's finally going to be here. Finally, things that we've been talking about for the longest. I'm excited to see how it works out. I can't wait to play Val 10 times in a row and just be happy with it. It's going to be great. I cannot wait. What do you guys think about it? I know you guys seen the video that they put out showing it and showcasing it. How do you guys feel?
Very excited. Please don't slip from the date, please. Because they're saying like the 31st is the target. It could slip a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be ready in time for a tournament regardless. But if you need somebody to test it, just send that beta branch on over. Why not?
Right, of course.
I do think it's funny, and I do think it is a calculated thing that they did by putting this in this announcement and not letting Ben tweet it. Because if Ben tweeted it, then a few hours later he'd have like, oh, never mind, there's a problem. So
he'd be held responsible for that.
Exactly. So,
he will never give a patch date again. I guarantee it. That was one and done. He's done. He's out.
He's just like, I don't know.
He cursed that one.
Yeah, for sure. Then we also have next season's cards. Do you guys want to talk about it? Do you want to spoil it?
Yeah, spoiler alert. But I'm
spoiler warning.
I will say this before we go forward. I have not seen the trailer, so keep your mouth shut on that one. I'm not watching it. I know he's in there, but I don't want to see it.
Why don't want to see the trailer? Why don't you want to see the trailer? I'm intrigued to hear.
Because I don't want to see what he looks like. I know he's there. I don't want to see what he looks like yet.
I can't. You know what? I can't wait till you see it, and I'll be like,
I mean, I know what he looks like. He looks like what he looks like, but
I just don't think that we see what he looks like. We don't. So
I mean, if we don't see what he looks like, then I know he's like kind of in there.
Yeah, he is.
All right, so it's like a shadowy tease kind of deal. Is that what we're looking at? All right. Well, maybe I'll watch the trailer.
Kinda. Yeah.
Anyways, who's in there?
So,
What were we talking about?
Spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. Next season, we have a few cards coming out. Definitely spoiler. We're going to share it now. If you guys don't want to see it, fast forward a little bit. The next season cards are
Ghost Spider. No.
You wish it was Ghost Spider for sure. I know that. Of course, Ant-Man to celebrate the new movie coming out, Quantum Mania. I thought we'd have seen Kang, but we'll get into that in a second. This movie trailer made me want to see an Ant-Man movie so badly. I've never want to see an Ant-Man movie so badly.
You didn't already want to see this movie?
I did, but not as badly as
you got
Ant-Man
Bill Murray
movie.
hanging out in
this
the version of the Cantina, and you didn't want to see this movie already?
I did.
Look, Val, this trailer is very good. It's very good.
That's what I mean. Like, I did not. There's never been an Ant-Man trailer that made me want to go, I got to see this movie. Unlike other Marvel movies, you see a trailer I was
already planning on it, so
well,
I was literally going to like get out of the theater and then go leave for the tournament.
Well, I mean, the plan essentially is for all of us to go see it on that Friday. So,
all right. Well, shit, I'll just do that.
That is the plan. So we're all going to hang out.
I'll probably have already seen it once, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
That's totally fine. But yeah, that's the goal. But yeah, these are the new cards coming out: MODOK, Ant-Man, Wasp. Cool backs. I definitely dig.
I like those backs. Yeah.
These backs are awesome. I hope they keep them in the season like they do now. Even though I think a title, we spoke about this before, the title doesn't really entice me to go to Infinite. When you put one of these as an Infinite getter, I'm definitely gonna fight to get to Infinite.
Yeah.
These variants are flawless.
Dude,
I really like the MODOK one. The
Steampunk Wasp. I don't care for the Steampunk cards, but that Steampunk Wasp is so good.
This is an interesting thing to point out with this too. And I didn't check it, but I'm pretty sure this is correct. I saw this on Reddit today. Wasp is the first pull 3 card to be in a season pass.
Yeah.
So this is a way to get a pull 3 card that you may not have yet. Now you'll still pull the original.
I was wondering when that was going to start happening because.
But yeah, so this is a pull 3 card you can get in your season pass.
That well would run dry eventually, and would run counter to like these months where they are doing marketing tie-ins of sort. Like you're not going to see the word Quantumania anywhere in Snap, but like it is a free, easy marketing tie-in where when there's a big movie, you'll see this kind of thing. So.
Yeah, and Kang, I thought would have been one of the cards.
Chase.
Yeah, but I'm assuming he will be like the Zoran or the.
Yeah,
they want your tokens for that one.
It made perfect sense as soon as Loot sent this, and I saw this. It was like, oh, of course, Kane's not the card. Like, you can't put that as the buy-in card. Like, I don't know that we're ever gonna see a 6-cost big card be the season pass card, like a real powerhouse card. That could be a problem.
Well, see, I have interesting theories about that. I think King's going to be changed. I don't think his effect, from what we've seen, he's been like that too long, and we've seen other cards that get changed.
Very complicated on a technical aspect.
Yes,
this game's ability.
I think he's going to have a different effect when we see the
you guys don't remember
video.
Kane's ability is to like the round plays out, Kane is revealed, and then the round starts over without Kane. The turn, starts over without Kane in your hand anymore. So basically, he's like a time travel card of sorts where you get to see what your opponent was going to do. And now it's like, okay, you want to do that again, or are you going to change it up?
Yeah.
So,
well, that was the question. So, does it restart or restarts the turn? I'm about to say, does it restart the opponent, unless the opponent still has to do what they do? But it does restart.
They can change it.
Yeah. So it's even if you have priority, it's not like an on reveal. The turn restarts. You see what your opponent did, even if you have priority, and then it goes back.
Well, it's a Daredevil with an erase button. I mean, I don't see the problem. I don't see why they would change it.
It's an undo button card. I think literally the problem could come down to like it actually working. Like on a technical level, do they have the ability to go back a turn? Do turn 7s maybe break this card? I think that could be the biggest issue. So we'll see.
I think the crazy part about this is to negative it and then do some Moon Girls magic to it and get a whole bunch of things.
Just watch every
Just
turn.
Turns. That would be fun. That'd be interesting. You guys think it won't keep its same?
I think that's just a personal thing that I think. I have no knowledge. I don't know. I would be fine with this. I'm not the biggest fan of this card in the state it currently is, but I think we could see it changed. I mean, Shadow King, no one knew that change was coming before they revealed it. So, I think it's possible that this card could be released with different text. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I don't know what MODOK did.
MODOK discards your hand.
Yes.
So MODOK is going to be Hela's best friend. As long as Hela's not in your hand.
You might have to put the little dots.
I cannot get SnapFan to search MODOK. What I keep doing is I click on whatever first deck shows up, and then I click.
Okay, there it is.
Yep. I cannot get him to show up.
So M dot. Okay, M dot O dot.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So discard your entire hand. Oh yeah, this
Some Hela love.
Ooh.
But again, Hela can't be in your hand. So
Yes.
So why about playing Invisible Woman? I don't know.
Cheat out Hela.
Out there. Jeez.
You Invisible Woman, you cheat out Hela early with some ramp, and then you play MODOK on 6.
Well, you could also just do Invisible Woman. Just Invisible Woman, MODOK 5, Hela 6. MODOK reveals first, discards your hand, Hela brings it back.
And Hela goes there.
Oh yeah, true. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for this. This is gonna be a blast.
That 1 pixel variant though. I think he needs to see a doctor. That's
oh yeah.
shitting blood is not
I look at arts and all this stuff all the time. I have not seen the baby one.
the baby is great. Dude, I love that all the baby cards just look like Calvin and Hobbes cartoons. Comics. It's great.
100% it does.
But yeah, dude, see a doctor.
So that's awesome.
The guesses for the cards coming out: Ghost, Stature, and what was the other one? I feel like we've talked about.
Kane.
Kang.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and then I've seen Tribunal get passed around, but there's not enough time in the month. I don't think. It's it's a 4-week month or 4-week season because it's February.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. So it'd be season pass card plus 3.
Right. Like Living Tribunal. I don't think he quite works in there, like as far as like sticking to a theme. I'm pretty sure he's moon based, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think he's actual space, not tiny universe.
Yeah. So like he gets killed on the moon in some big storyline or something. So I don't think he works in here.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Well, we'll see how that goes. I think those are the 3 cards for sure that's going to come with this bundle. But wow, we got a lot of stuff coming up next month. This is going to be great. February is going to be amazing. We got the battles pass at the end. Battle mode at the end. We have the new battle pass, new season pass with Ant-Man the movie, and we have the tournament in New York. Oh my goodness, guys! February is going to be a phenomenal month. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss, talk about when people are here?
I think that was it.
Yeah, good.
Awesome. So, guys, we got a bunch of stuff coming up next month. Oh, next week, actually. We got some stuff to talk about. Can't wait for you guys to hear that. And see you guys in the next one, huh?
Peace.
Later.
Peace.